hello to my 69 subscribers. The year 2024 is about to end, like your dreams, so I thought of doing a recap of my game dev journey this year. I started learning Godot in May with Bracky's How to Make a Video Game, Godot Beginner Tutorial. I would like to mention that this was not my first attempt at getting into game dev. I had tried to dive into Unity a number of times but always got stuck in tutorial hell. It was as if I kept meeting the same toxic person. Finally, I was able to break the loop when I met the one, Godot. Something about Godot, or maybe the tutorial I started with, just clicked, and then the ball started rolling on its own. In June, I made my first game independently. By independently, I don't mean I didn't look at tutorials, I just wasn't blindly following them anymore. The basic concepts of using nodes, signals, and tile maps finally stuck with me. As you'd expect from a first game by someone who had been learning game dev for only 20 days, it looked like this. I made this bad game as a virtual gift for a friend of mine. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Next, I pitched the idea of game dev to my friend Bargup, and we decided to participate in Pirate Game Jam 15, where we made Wizard of Shadows. If you're watching my video for the first time, welcome to my channel. Yeah, I know it's late for an intro. But if you're an oldie and you still don't know what Wizard of Shadows is, hide wherever you can because I'm coming to knock your head off and play soccer with it. I learned a lot during the game jam because it was my first game jam ever and also my second independently made game. I had a lot of fun and learned how to use resources, add enemy hit attacks, and even add glow effects, which I later removed from the final game. I implemented things as I learned, and it was absolutely one of the nicest feelings I've ever experienced. Of course, the game had a lot of bugs, and we received some harsh feedback from a couple of folks. Most people were kind while framing their feedback, but a few were absolutely unhinged and almost made an adult 24-year-old me cry. It's okay, though, I got to learn a lot from the feedback too. After this, I decided I wanted to make a Red Ball-themed Metroidvania game and pulled Bargup into it. I even posted a devlog about it. However, the project is on hold right now because I think it's too ambitious for my current skill set. I'll get back to it when I feel ready. Next, we tried to participate in BYOG 2024. While we, and by we, I mostly mean me, didn't do well because a lot of tasks were pending by the time the submission deadline hit, I'm still proud of the spider web trapping player mechanic I made. I posted a devlog about this experience too, do check it out. Finally, we participated in the Game Off 2024 Game Jam, where we made Coiled Quest. I've made a devlog on that as well, so if you haven't checked it out yet, what are you waiting for? During this game jam, I learned a lot of new things. Adding camera shake effects, all hail ChatGPT. Using tweens and code to play with location and opacity. Doing melee combat, I was mostly doing bullet-based combat before. Using rigid body physics for push-pull effects on objects. Coding interactive puzzles, and more. My friends told me this game was better than the previous one, and they said the improvements were noticeable. While I didn't immediately see the improvement myself, I definitely feel more confident now than I did in May when I first started. I also attended IGDC 2024, learned a lot from game design workshops, and made a bunch of game dev friends. Some of them even playtested Coiled Quest and gave me valuable feedback. I'm somewhat happy with the progress I've made this year, but I also wasted a lot of time being unproductive. I'm sure I could have improved a lot more if I wasn't lazy. Hope to be better next year. Thanks, everyone, for watching the video. All the best for your new year ahead. Do subscribe to my channel to stay tuned to my progress. Thanks a lot.